Is this a great state or what? Is sponsored by Weoki. We got you, Oklahoma.
Welcome back. Well, imagine trying to run any race with just half your breath. There are more people who have walked on the moon than what a man is getting ready to do at the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon.
Galen Culver tries to keep up with a runner whose racing handicap is hidden on the inside of his body.
Race together, train alone. Greg Girardi is familiar with the routine of long-distance running.
It was a special case.
But he is alone in more ways than you might think.
There wasn't anybody else out there doing these things.
Step back more than 2 decades, and Greg was an active 28-year-old who thought he just had a pinched nerve in his neck that wouldn't go away. One CT scan, and doctors told him,
He said, there is a massive tumor in there. He says it's all around your spine and goes down into your thoracic cavity and out into your shoulder.
His ultimate prognosis was not good. Multiple surgeries, multiple recurrences of cancer, 2 years of radiation treatments, the maximum allowable doses of chemotherapy, 1 step forward, 2 back.
Kind of slipped into a black hole there.
One of his surgeries took 20 hours, and his cancer is still there. Its ravages left him with 1 serviceable lung.
Now, that's one of the first things doctors tend to say whenever you lose 1 lung is, you'll never run a marathon again.
He did give up. There were years when he didn't exercise at all. Depression was a constant. But one day in 2015, he decided to get up and start moving.
I can't live like this anymore. I don't like the person I've become.
Very slowly at first.
Walk a house, run a house, walk a house, run a house.
But a little more each time out, some on the bike, some on foot. It took years, but he reached singular status in a good way this time.
That's kind of when I realized there wasn't anybody else out there doing these things.
Greg is one of about a dozen people with 1 lung who've run a marathon, one of 2 who've finished an Ironman triathlon distance. Running all alone is something he's proud of now.
I was really kind of amazed at the response that I got.
Fellow runners often miss him in races. He doesn't look very different from other participants who struggle to keep up, but it's what's inside that matters. His 1 lung is a little bit bigger now, just big enough to keep up with a heart that won't quit. In Oklahoma City, Galen Culver, News 4. Is this a great state or what?
Wow. Greg's new challenge is fighting an autoimmune disorder that he thinks was caused by massive doses of chemotherapy. This will be Greg's 5th Memorial Marathon, and he's raced in 5 ultra marathons since 2015. What an inspiration.
Amazing, Greg. We are pulling for you, buddy.